Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Pavan.
And I'm Adam.
And today we're watching Mob Psycho 100 Season 3 Episode 5 called Divine Tree Part 2, Peace.
There will be no peace until somebody's put Dimple in his place. You hate to see it.
I'm so disappointed in Dimple. We kind of joked around. We didn't really joke. We were saying in Season 1, Dimple, he's going to try to possess Ritsu. He's going to try to do this. He wants power. Season 2. Dimple's a great part of the team. Look at him, blah, blah, blah. He didn't change.
Goes for the big broccoli.
Wanted that power. And his human form is looking like Swiss cheese.
What I'm curious about is how Mob reacts to him given this situation. Like, will he show mercy? Will he try and talk him out of it? I'm really curious how that interaction goes. Because Mob's grown up a little bit. He's a little bit different.
Well, yeah, even when he confronted him at his house, Dimple just got mad and flew away.
I mean, if Mob goes to the broccoli, he can't fly away.
And so I think Dimple, maybe he's drawing enough power from the broccoli that he thinks that he can match Mob now, but...
I'm curious to see how this dynamic plays out between those two.
Mob always has to win because he's got a good heart on his side.
But I'm curious if he has to go 100. Do it.
Well, he's edging closer. He's in the high 50s, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
Unless I'm wrong. Let's see what happens here, because this broccoli and these potions and the Kool-Aid, aka the broccoli powder,
taking over the city. Even some of the old Ultimate 5 from Season 2 are getting bested by this stuff. Yeah. So, Dimple's got a plan. He does.
I hope Mob.
More people to worship him, that's what he wants.
Exactly. So let's get started. Season 3, Episode 5 of Mob Psycho 100 is coming right now.
Showdown. 誰？サイコヘルメットさんですか？今まで浴びたことのない拍手喝采。
Is Dimple trying to get him to cave?
気分いいだろう。いや、全然。面と向かって話しましょう。もうブロッコリーの根元にいます。だからもうブロッコリーじゃねえって。これは人々の思いを吸収した結果。全く別のものになったんだ。お前は何かを強く信じたことはあるか？強い思いの集合体は現実として世界にその姿を表すことがある。これから世界に大きな変化が起きる。サイコヘルメットという名の新たな神が具象的な存在として君臨する。神？ただの集団のまとめ役でしょ。サイコヘルメットは創造主たる神の生まれ変わりという設定にする。人々を正しい道へと導き、心の安らぎを与える。正しい道って心の安らぎとかも本当にそんな効果があるの？知らねえよ、適当だし。1日5分真珠に向かって祈りを捧げればいい。それが俺様の養分になる。あとは信者が勝手に解釈していい感じに仕上げていくだろう。
Does he know it's Dimple?
Not yet, I don't think.
何か文句を言いたそうだが、信者たちだって楽しんでやってることなんだぜ。律も霊言も。おっと、そいつは例外だった。
Because he's stronger than them.
祭りを妨害しようとしてきた。こういうのは楽しんだもん勝ちなのによ。それを霊言師匠に言わせたのもお前だったのか。エクボ。
The showdown begins.
So what is Dimple?
Dimple is a manifestation of these people's beliefs.
Yeah, but is that Mob attempted a lookalike thing real?
Like, you mean, does it have a physical form?
Yeah.
I believe so.
So he chose to look like Mob. Could he not have like
Well,
smoothed the edges
but
out a little bit?
I'm wondering if, because the broccoli was created by Mob, because he is taking that energy, if it kind of morphed him into something similar to Mob, is kind of what I'm thinking.
Did Dimple somehow see the diagrams of the Psycho helmet and chose that body?
Maybe, but he could, I mean, if he's in that much control, he could have made it a little better.
That's what I'm saying. He
Yeah.
looks like, you know those like strings of paper you cut into human shape
Yeah.
and they're just like, that's what he looks like.
My take on it is that he's trying to steal praise or the divinity that is intended to be directed towards Mob because he's the one who created the tree. So he's like siphoning it off, and because of that, it's not wholly correct.
Oh, Adam.
That's just my take.
Crazy. In a good way.
まあそうカリカリすんな。花沢は無事だ。それより最高
Yeah,
の
like he
ところに
looks
入れよ。
Yeah.
not human.
だから俺様と茂雄のツートップで盛り上げていこうぜ。
なんで見た感じもう一人で十分な力をつけたはずでしょ。
茂雄にはまだ伸びしろがある。将来を考えるとその力を有効利用しないともったいないと思ってよ。
断るよ。
まあ今はそう言うと思ったぜ。でもよ、お前の家族も友達も誰も彼もすでにサイコヘルメット様を信仰することに幸せを感じる世界で生きてるんだぜ。この街の中で取り残されたのは茂雄、お前だけだ。もう皆が戻ってくることはないんだ。いつまでも意地を張んなよ。
みんなエクボに洗脳されてるだけだ。そっちこそいい加減にしろよ。
怒ってんのか？
怒ってるよ。当たり前だろ。すぐにみんなの目を覚まさせろ。律やレーゲン師匠までどうやって洗脳したんだ？
第一段階は真珠に触れさせたり、その一部を経口摂取させるとか、物理的な接触から精神の中に侵入した。
But did
第
Reagan
二段
have
階
any?
はその場の集合意識に少数派の精神を巻き込む。レーゲンもこれに捕まったな。場の空気に飲まれるってやつだ。そして今は第三段階に入った。強い信仰への熱は隣人から隣人へと伝播していく。国全体にサイコヘルメットへの信仰が広がるのも時間の問題だ。そうなったらすげえぞ。俺様はマジで新しい神になれるんだ。
よくわからないけど神になったってそれこそ意味ないだろ。自分が何をやってるのか分かってないのか。
え？
街だってめちゃくちゃになってる。
ああ、町が。はあ、そいつは知らなかったが、そんなものは後で作り直せばいい。
いいから今すぐ洗脳を解除しろ。
お前らしくない一方通行の感情論だな。だいたい洗脳というがそこまで悪いもんじゃねえぞ。人格を書き換えたわけでもないし、趣味や好きなことは何にも変わってねえ。律やレーゲン、肉体改造部のやつらのお前に対する態度だって変わらねえ。ただサイコヘルメット教の信者になるだけだ。しかもそれを幸せと感じ、その幸福感を信者同士で共有している。別にお前を仲間外れにしようだなんて思ってねえぞ。で、一体何に文句をつけてんだ？
Interesting.
I want to know your thoughts on that.
It's interesting because Dimple, it seems like he believes he's doing a good thing and doing everybody a favor.
Those are the most dangerous kind of people. When you listen to and heard about the religion will go from here and it will spread across the country and all of this, like, what did you think about?
World War II.
That's also what I thought about. And it's the crazy thing is people can get swept up in everything that's going on around them. And this
We're
is
dealing with issues like that in modern times too.
this is brainwashing through physical contact, and they're kind of showing how it is, but it happens and people get drawn into it. And
this person has an ideology, certain set of beliefs,
yeah,
makes people feel included by whatever means they choose to do that, and because those people now feel part of the group. We saw the same thing with Serizawa,
Yeah.
and how he got on board with the boss man in
Yeah.
season 2. It's like then now these people feel included, they're feeling good, whatever. So then it's like kind of terrifying.
but then the justification as well of, but they're happy and I'm not changing their personalities.
Exactly, and that's
just,
what I was saying at the very beginning. Is
Yeah.
like, it seems like he actually thinks that he is doing something good in the pursuit of his ultimate goal.
Yes.
Like, I'm helping people and I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm actually doing something good in my pursuit of this ultimate power.
I'm going to enslave humanity and force them to service my machine.
The other thing I find interesting is that Mob is now alone. He has nobody to turn to. It's going to be his own beliefs, morals, strength of will. And the interesting part is, for me, is that normally Reagan has been his moral compass and has kind of told him, he's been very, I don't want to say wishy-washy, but this whole show has been about him creating his own identity and figuring out what he believes in. And this is going to be the ultimate test, which is
now we can
really
see
interesting.
what has he learned and what has he chosen to absorb and take into himself from his experiences, from his interactions with Reagan, from, his friends, everything.
And are we going to see any more Mob butt-chin?
俺様の何が悪い？
何が悪いって。エクボは卑怯だ。力を使って人の心を動かすのはみんな抵抗できなくてされるがままじゃないか。
もともと世の中には抵抗できない法律や社会の仕組みが存在するだろうが、無自覚であれば問題なんて花から存在しねえ。お前だって俺様が従わなきゃ最後には力でねじ伏せるんじゃねえのか。
そうなったってしょうがない。家族や友人たちが洗脳されてるんだから。今これでもかなり我慢してるんだよ。
待てよ影山くん。エクボくんがやってることは悪行というほどでもなさそうだ。冷静になるんだ。納得がいかないからって暴力に走ったらおしまいだよ。
いや、今ならまだ間に合うんだよ。
This is what we were talking
サイ
about.
コヘルメット教はまだ本格的に始まってない。
いや、手を出せば終わる。君とエクボくんの関係も僕らの仲も全て終わる。君が力ずくでサイコヘルメット教を解体させようというのなら僕は君を止める。
Okay, is this him as Teru,
I
or
think
is this
he's been
him as
changed.
being
レーゲン
brainwashed?
さんが黙って見過ごすわけがない。町のみんなも君と対立することになる。
エクボ、お前は。
花沢にも悪意はない。お前のためを思って本心から説得してる。言ったろ？ほっといてもみんなの日常は。
エクボ本人が出てこい。面と向かって話をしよう。
やめるんだ影山くん。
話ならさっきからしてるじゃねえか。
サイコヘルメット教紳士を傷つけるなら僕が相手だ。
No, he's using Teru as his.
花沢くん正気になれ。
あいにく花沢は正気だ。
大切なものが増えただけさ。
Really?
影山くんが諦めて帰るまで抵抗するよ。ごめん。
Is Dimple lying?
No, but this is what's so fascinating. He's not controlling him, but he is now acting out of the belief of the group. This is the thing, right? I never told him to do this, but he is so far into the mantra of what's happening, he now believes that this is the only and right course of action. And this is where you see, say, cult leaders or things like that, right? They set up this ideology And that's like, well, I didn't tell them to do that.
I think
But they're
cult
all-
leaders are a good analogy.
100%.
100%. Because people like, I keep using the Kool-Aid, but that was also a cult, the Kool-Aid drinking
Yeah,
one.
absolutely.
Like, yeah, these people start to feel so good and they buy in and then they do the cult leaders' work for them.
Yeah, and there's no, I don't have to say anything, I don't have to do anything, it just,
Self-propagating.
Exactly. So Teru is technically
He's an evangelist.
acting
now.
on by his own free will, but it's all based off those morphed internal beliefs from whatever brainwashing he went
I
through.
thought he was being brainwashed currently for sure.
That's what it's so interesting.
Ekubo, 出てこい。
He's taking power from the tree.
信じる者には神聖が宿る。今の花沢は神がかってるぜ。
力が溢れてくる。花沢ごめん。またシンジを傷つけてしまった。
よくやった花沢。茂雄、シンジの根に包まれてクールダウンすれば、お前も考え方が変わるぜ。
すごい力だ。ブロッコリーの根。この根は危ない。ここから離れろ、花沢君。本気か駆け抜け。サイコヘルメット様は僕の後ろに。すごい。やっぱり君はすごい。
真珠に風穴開けちまいやがって。まっすぐ塞がるんだけどよ。神になるってのもなかなか一筋縄じゃいかねえな。茂雄。
無駄だよ。
It's so interesting because like you can understand. Okay, I'll go back to World War II. You can understand why some people who didn't buy into those ideologies went along with it anyways, because being a minority or being alone, in this case like Mob is, fighting this bigger machine seems futile.
Yeah, because
And so you just like succumb and you're like, well, what difference can I make?
Because your neighbor believes, and then your friend believes,
And it's dangerous for you not to believe.
Yeah.
Or like,
And there are ways of dealing with people who don't buy in that are not so overt. But now it's so interesting. He blasted him outside of the broccoli, which was oppressive in the brainwashing, and now he's out and he can think for himself again. So he's escaped. It's so fascinating. I read something the other day about the actor from Smallville who was part of that cult. I think she just released a podcast. I haven't listened to it, but just
wasn't she in jail?
She was in jail, so she's out now, and
She
she was
is?
talking about her experience. I read an article. She's admitted that what she did was not right, but she truly believed that she was helping people at the time. And it's only with that hindsight. And again, I'm not speaking for her. I don't know all the details, but it's just interesting. Like in the moment, I thought I was doing something that was helpful, kind, whatever. And then it's that perspective. Once you're out of that, you're like, man, what was I thinking? I think it's easy to get caught up in those things if you're in a vulnerable place or somebody.
Do you know what else that reminds me of? Twin Flame Universe.
Oh.
Has anybody seen that documentary on Netflix? If you haven't, that whole scenario reminds me a bit of this too.
Yeah, it's the draw to belong can overwrite a lot of common sense or self-reflection or decision making.
This is genius.
Yeah.
I'm curious what 100 will be now.
Ekubo, どうしてだ？どうして姿を現さないんだ？
Because if he just shows himself, he'll have to come to terms with like Mob and what he's done.
もしかして僕を恐れているのか？
He can't
I-
face Mob.
Because I think he actually cares about Mob. What do you think he meant by that?
Come out or else?
Yeah. Or how you're making me feel.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just like seeing the tears running down his face. You can tell that Mob really cares about Dimple.
Yes.
I was hung up on the tears, like come out or else
You're going to...
our relationship is done.
Yes.
Like we can't be friends anymore.
Well,
and I think that really pains him because he has found joy in the relationships he has built recently because he was such a loner, and now that he has these meaningful relationships, like you can tell how heartbreaking it is for him to potentially lose one.
Well, and not only lose one, but he's going to have to destroy Dimple. Like, it's going to be a banishment. So he's looking at it and going, you're making me choose between you and my friends and family. This is your fault, and you're going to make me be the one to pull the trigger.
Yeah, I just kept thinking about seeing Mom's tears.
Yeah, no, it's powerful.
Interesting transition. They all turned into Psycho Helmet Sama.
He knows he's going to lose control.
I'm just curious what it's going to be.
吸い取られていく。
正解
So the tree can infuse and take away.
招かれるままにのこのこと真珠の中
Does
に
Dimple
入
not
ってき
care
た
about Mob at
お
all?
前のミスだぜ最も最大のミスは俺様と対立したことだ
エクボ、これは一体どういうことだ？
冷静になれよ俺様が言っても聞かねえんならあの子に頼むかつぼみちゃんにお前を説得してもらえば少しは冷静になるんだろ
モブ君、サイコヘルメット教のみんなに迷惑かけちゃダメでしょ。いい加減空気読もうよ。
てなおいおいお前はつぼみちゃんのことになるとすぐ本気になるんだなこの際はっきり言っといてやるよシゲオお前にはあの
Dimple, don't be mean now. Now you're just being petty.
高根つぼみはいらないものはいらないときっぱり言う人間だった多少強引に飴を渡そうとしたら手をはたかれちまった友達を通じて勧誘しても興味を示さなかった人に合わせず自分の価値観にのっとって生きている強い女だ
Your type of girl.
お前が超能力を自慢したところで見向きもしないわけだ仮にお前が体を鍛えたところであの子はシゲオを必要としないだろう
Relationships
mean.
aren't about needing somebody.
今や彼女もサイコヘルメット教の仲間の一人だつまり教祖としてのシゲオ様にならなびくかもしれねえって話だ
つまらない。
ほとんどの力を奪ったと思ったんだが、底力が結構残ってるもんだな。本体が出てくるにはまだ早かったかな。まあいいか。今の俺様ならシゲオにも負けねえ。
Just a quick punch to the cheek.
ちょっ待てよ。いい気になるなよてめえ。優しくしたりゃつけやがれよ。
Wow.
こうなりゃ俺様もマジにならざるを得ねえな。よーく見とけ。これがこの度めでたく申請した神エクボ様だ。
だから何なんだよ。
Baby just hit 100.
神パンチ。神ダッシュ。
These are like Reagan's attack names.
神叩きつけ。
Oh boy.
Come on, baby.
どうよ神の力。ギブアップ。神投げ。 知ってるぜシゲオ。お前がこの程度じゃ参らないってことぐらいはよ。だがそろそろ限界だろう。こいつから吸収した膨大な力が真珠を通して伝わってきてる。爪のボス戦でエネルギーの底は見えたんだ。
Did you?
無尽蔵じゃなくちゃんと枯れる。最上刑事の精神攻撃にも負けそうだった
But he's evolving. He's finding new ways to tap into his power.
影山茂雄の倒し方は俺様が一番分かって。
それが真の姿。
ん？
そんなのがお前の正体。冗談だろ。
今にその減らず口も叩けなくなるぜ。こっち側に来なかったことを後悔させてやる。
本気でそう思ってるのか。なら手を抜いてる場合じゃないだろう。力も行動も言葉も全部偽物だ。それが本当のエクバだと思わせるなよ。そんなの似合わない、許さない、認めない。認めないだ。俺様が求めてやまなかったものを軽々しく否定すんじゃねえ。
There's a couple things here. One, just because you say something out loud doesn't make it true. Godly punch, godly straight, godly sandbag. Like, let's be honest. If you need to say it out loud to make it true, it's not true. It ain't happening. And Mob knows it.
Well, and you can see who actually has the power here because
Yes.
Mob casually dismissing what Dimple's about, and Dimple's complete meltdown at that just proves how powerful Mob is aside from his psychic abilities. Like it or not, Dimple respects him.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing too is everybody needs somebody in their life who's a straight shooter.
Who tells them like it is.
And you might not want to hear it, and you might want to be something else. All of us sometimes need somebody to look at us and smack us in the face.
Yeah.
Ow! Jeez, what was that for? It doesn't matter. It's in the past.
And Mob's about to do that for Dimple.
Not even with his powers.
No.
Just with reason, logic,
Yeah.
being a nice person.
This isn't you. You're caught up in whatever it is you're caught up in. Snap out of it.
Yeah.
しまった。エネルギーを込めすぎた。シゲ、伝わってくる。あいつの怒りが。待て待て。あの野郎、まだこんな力を残してやがったのか。
You in trouble.
やられる前にやらねえと。
You don't want to finish him
今
off.
のは驚いたよ。死ぬかもしれなかった。あと少しで信じられなくなりそうだ。
His faith in him.
あんな目で俺様を見ていやがる。
僕は本音が聞きたいだけなんだ。何か言えよ、エクボ。
本音も何もねえ。もともと俺様はお前を利用しようとして
And
たん
there's
だ
the honesty.
悲しいな。もうエクボとはお別れなのか。
来るか。
No, Mob is. No, come on.
Whoever wrote this, and I know everybody else knows,
One.
genius. Their ability to identify human nature as well as play off other anime tropes and make it engaging. Like some satires when people read it, you just miss the mark. It's not engaging, but you make your point. This is engaging, it makes points, it makes fun of anime as a whole. It's genius. Mob as a character is just fantastic. And then
He represents all the difficult things that people have to confront in their lives.
Yes.
All the challenges or difficult decisions.
But at the same time, he never loses who he is. He never loses his integrity or himself.
Oftentimes, and the Dimple Mob interaction is perfect, of basically Dimple being like, don't show me who I truly am.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to have to acknowledge the fact that he is being a bad spirit or whatever.
But I mean,
But that happens in life. Like,
Yeah.
if you are a person who shines a light on someone's inadequacies or faults, their first instinct is typically to blame you instead of to look at themselves. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And this is
absolutely.
what we're seeing with Dimple and Mob.
Nobody wants to look at the bad parts of themselves. It sucks. It hurts. It's painful. And the reality of it for Mob is his powers separate him, and he's constantly dealing with being lonely.
But you
And
can
then-
see also Dimple doesn't want to hurt Mob.
No.
Because you could see his reaction when he's like, oh no, I think I used too much power. It's like,
Yeah.
you don't want to hurt him.
Yeah.
But so you have to decide, do you value Mob because Mob is very strict with his convictions, or do you value this power more?
But I also think it's interesting, like you said, Dimple's weighing these relationships, or this relationship that he's built with Mob, and then his, call it a lifelong goal
Yeah.
of being powerful. And how many people can relate with that? And then you finally have success or do whatever or get where you want, and all of the things that you've liked about yourself or you've enjoyed along the way disappear. And at what point do you change what you want? How much happier will Dimple be being Dimple and hanging out with Mob and Reagan? And
It's like, are you willing to have all of your friends be collateral damage for this misguided goal you have?
I'm very curious to see how it ends.
I think there is a part 3 to this. Obviously, Mob
sure.
has hit 100, so I'm curious what that is going to be, because Dimple's like, oh, I can feel his rage.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, this 100 is not going to be rage.
No, it's gonna be like sadness or empathy or
Something just profound.
yeah, friendship maybe.
So, wow, okay. Let us know your thoughts. I know I say this all the time, but I love everybody's interpretations of this anime based on their own personal life experience. And I know it's different for everybody, so please hit us up in the comments below if you feel like sharing. And as always, we'd be so excited if you would like this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more Mob Psycho 100 coming next week. Bye!